What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of AppMasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content in the app business. Today, I want to talk about how do you monetize on Google Play and iOS. Essentially, how do you make money on the different app stores? And we're gonna break it down by looking at some of the revenue numbers from some of the biggest apps and games out there today. All right, guys, we're looking at Sensor Tower right now, and Sensor Tower is my favorite tool when it comes to really coming up with estimates in terms of revenues and downloads for any app. And in terms of accuracy, I would say it's pretty accurate, right? Like, you're not gonna get down to the dollars and cents, but it's pretty accurate in terms of what it's reporting and what people have told me that their apps are generating compared to what Sensor Tower is reporting. So let's look at Clash of Clans. It's a game, one of the biggest games out there. They made 17 million in February 2019 with 1 million downloads. Now this is on iOS. And usually with iOS, what we're gonna find is that you can monetize through in-app purchases, through subscriptions. Those are easy ways that you can monetize and make money on iOS. But on Google Play, it's gonna be heavily reliant on ads. Android is the biggest platform out there, but unfortunately, people in lower income countries use Android a lot. So you can't get them to pay upfront all the time, but you can monetize them through ads, and they're willing to just watch ads or see banner ads, and that's okay for them. But on iOS, you can get subscribers and in-app purchase buyers. So let's go back into Clash of Clans. Here we see iOS generating 17 million. Let's look at Google Play. So I'm gonna easily click on that. And it's making 12 million. So not a dramatic difference. 5 million, not bad difference, but not a dramatic difference. Now, what I don't know is, and I need to figure this out, is Sensor Tower taking into account some of the ad revenue that Clash of Clans is generating? I don't play this game that often, but I don't think there's a lot of ads in this. So I'm gonna assume a lot of this is in-app purchases, but you guys tell me in the comments below if I'm completely wrong. What is also interesting is that Android tripled the downloads compared to iOS. So if you look at 3 million here on Google Play, and then on iOS, it was just 1 million downloads on iOS. And so as you can see, Android's a way bigger market, but unfortunately the revenue numbers are not there. And on a revenue per user, you're gonna see a higher revenue per user on iOS. Now let's take a look at one of my favorite apps out there called Calm. It's a meditation app that I routinely use. I'm on a 114-day streak as of today, but here we're looking at the download numbers on Google Play first. So they did about 500,000 on Google Play and $800,000 of revenue. Now Calm, I know this app pretty well. It is all about subscribers. So it's about getting monthly subscription, yearly subscription through the app, and that's what they're reliant on. I haven't seen any ads through the app. I don't have an Android, but I haven't seen it on iOS. With that, let's take a look at their iOS revenues. Okay, now they did 1 million downloads on iOS and $6 million in revenue. So almost more than 6 times revenue on iOS. As you can see, for a subscription-based app, maybe you only need to be on iOS, because having an Android, yes, you may not have market penetration, but at the same time, the revenue numbers may not justify you being on Android if you're purely gonna be a subscription-based app. Now let's look at the downloads one more time. So 1 million on iOS, and then on Google Play, 500,000. Now what I can only imagine is that Calm sees these numbers. They know the numbers, obviously the real numbers, and they can justify saying, hey, we're gonna spend a bit more on iOS advertising rather than Google Play, because we know we can get higher revenue numbers from iOS. So that's all I can assume when we're looking at these type of numbers. But as you can see from Clash of Clans, which is a completely free app, people can use it, they're getting way more downloads on Android. All right, so in summary, how to really make money off the 2 different app stores, the 2 major app stores out there, is on Google Play, you're gonna really have to rely on ad revenue, whether it's banners, whether it's video ads, whether it's pop-ups, whatever the case may be, you're gonna have to drive revenues through ads. Now on the flip side, on iOS, you can get in-app purchases. You can still run those ads, but you can get subscribers as well. People on iOS are more willing to pay for stuff rather than see ads. Whereas Android, they're okay with the ads. So if you got a subscription-based app that you're launching, maybe just focus on iOS for the time being. because if you're not monetizing in any other way, then iOS is the place to be. Now, obviously, if you're a game, you want to be on both platforms because you get greater market penetration. And I've seen from clients who are actually making more money on Android, that's because they are getting way more downloads and they're monetizing through the ads. So if you want the biggest market penetration, definitely Android is the place to be. But if you want the highest revenue per user, then iOS is the place to be. All right, guys, that's it. Hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from me. And if you're looking to hire an app marketing agency, definitely check out our website, appmasters.com. Till next time, see you on the next video. Check out the top video if you want to see how to do market research for an app to help you save time and money and find the most profitable app categories out there. And check out the bottom video if you want to see how to actually make money from mobile apps. Peace.